Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of House of a Thousand Doors, a poem by Meena Alexander. In this poem, Meena Alexander explores the effects of colonization and also exploitation. This poem, House of a Thousand Doors, is a complex exploration of identity, displacement, and memory. This is a dream poem about her ancestral house in Kerala, which fuse with the thoughts about colonial influences in India and the gender discrimination prevalent in the country. She paints a beautiful picture of her ancestral home in Kerala, which has a thousand doors. It actually even can symbolically represent India with borders open to foreign influences. She says that the sills are cut in bronze. Bronze is an alloy which represents the amalgamation of different cultures, and it is cut out 3 feet high to keep out snakes, rats, and toads. Twilight is the time between dawn and sunrise. It is during that time the sun rises as though it is burning down the Kerala coast. She also remembers about the structure of a house. Like every typical Kerala houses, the roof is tiled in red. Contrasted against it is the silver lightning rod pointing up to nowhere, and this nowhere can signify a lack of hope of the displaced Malayali, that is, a sense of homelessness not belonging to a particular place. She also witnesses waves lift a silken fan in a grandmother's hand. The grandmother in the poem is recreated, combining her politically active maternal grandmother Kunchu and domestic bound paternal grandmother Mariamma. Her grandmother's image reveals a truth that women believe that they are protected within the bonds of home, but actually, in fact, the protection acts as a trap for them itself. And the grandmother kneels with profound reverence, paying homage to each of the thousand doors that are on the house. These doors symbolize opportunities, choices, and passages of life, and the act of paying dues signifies a profound acknowledgement of the debts and obligations that shape existence. Yet her debt appears endless, an eternal cycle of devotion and honor. At this time, a flute is played in the darkness, suggesting a wedding song. The old grandmother is juxtaposed against the young bride, and music is set against ritual. She addresses the women as a poor folk thing, which refers to the bivalent aspect of womanhood as both young and old, mother and daughter, synchronization and solemnity. As an outsider, she has observed the plight of women in this country. The woman kneels all her lifetime driven by a patriarchal setup and keeps imploring the household gods who will not let her in. The woman here also stands for India, who stands kneeling before colonial powers, her back bent by oppression. Decades after colonization, the speaker sees her in the same position as she is again suppressed by neocolonialism. Come, let's see the poem. House of a Thousand Doors. This house has a thousand doors. Now, this house can mean her house in Kerala, or it can even mean India, which has coastal borders all on the three sides of the country. The sills are cut in bronze. Now, bronze is an metal which is actually an alloy of two different metals. So, here it can mean that India is a country where different cultures exist, and all these cultures together make one as India. 3 feet high to keep out snakes, toads, water rats. And she says, my house is built 3 feet high so that these snakes and rats and toads will not enter into the house. Now, the way she mentioned snakes, it should be remembered that generally foreigners identify India as a land of snakes and snake charmers. And here she may be even criticizing them. That shimmer in the bald reeds at twilight as the sun burns down to the Kerala coast. She says at twilight, that is the time between the dawn and the sunrise. The sun will come in such a way as though it is so bright it is going to burn down the Kerala coast. The roof is stilled in red. All the Kerala houses will have roofs with red, and same as our house. Pitched with a silver lightning rod, a prow set out from land's end, bound nowhere. Generally, they'll have a silver lightning rod so that the house will not be affected by the lightning. And here she says nowhere. which has a lot of significance. In dreams, waves lit a silken fan in grandmother's hands, shell colored, utterly bare as the light takes her. She kneels at each of the 1,000 doors in turn, paying her dues. Her debt is endless. She says, how much ever my grandmother pays her dues, she has to keep on doing it because this is endless. I hear the flute played in darkness, a bride's music. She can hear the music played in the wedding hall. A poor forked thing, I watch her kneel in all my lifetime, imploring the household gods who will not let her in. And she feels that all the women here, they are made to kneel down all over their life and pay the household gods their due respect, but they are limited chances only for women. They are exploited in the house, but they are not given that much importance, and that is why she says, who will not let her in? Though she does everything, her standard has not raised even after so many years of hard work and so many feminism and all that is there. But even then, women are still in the same status according to the poet. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.